A deadly heat wave is tightening its grip across Europe, pushing temperatures to dangerous levels.
You can't breathe. You go to a red light, you feel like you're dozing off because it's so hot. Not because you're tired or you haven't slept, but just because of the humidity.
A powerful heat dome has settled over Europe, fueling one of the hottest periods in recent history. Record-breaking temperatures are scorching several European countries as the heat wave intensifies. Spain, France, and the United Kingdom are among the countries battling extreme summer heat. In some areas, temperatures are soaring more than 10 degrees Celsius above the seasonal average. Britain's National Health Service has declared critical incidents as hospitals prepare for heat-related emergencies. Forecasters warn Europe should brace for even more extreme heat and widespread disruption in the coming days. Climate change is pushing Europe into a dangerous era of record-breaking heat and increasingly extreme weather. England's National Health Service declared critical incidents as extreme heat disrupted hospital operations. Reports say MRI scanners, radiotherapy machines, and hospital IT systems failed under the intense temperatures. Doctors reported a sharp rise in patients suffering from dehydration, heat exhaustion, and other heat-related emergencies. Several hospitals were forced to cancel appointments after cooling systems stopped working. The London Ambulance Service also recorded a historic surge in life-threatening emergency calls during the heat wave.
The climate in big picture, for sure. It's not good. It's awful. They're climbed last month, record temperature, climbed yesterday, record temperature, climbing today, record temperature, you know. They've extended the heat wave till Friday for the red warning. So, I mean, it's not good.
We have to finish the job. It doesn't matter how hot, because people waiting their garments and other things, and basically we have a responsible, we have to finish on time.
So you're not closing?
Never ever.
France is enduring temperatures far above seasonal averages as the intense heat wave tightens its grip across the country. Long queues for air conditioners have been reported across Paris as residents rush to escape the extreme heat. Meteorologists warn that parts of France are experiencing one of the hottest June periods ever recorded. On June 25th, President Emmanuel Macron described the ongoing heat wave as an unprecedented event for France.
We are living through a completely unprecedented period, a fact we must have a humility to acknowledge. We have adapted to global warming, but there is no adapting to a peak unmatched in Europe today and without precedent in our history, meaning a heat wave peak in which temperatures soar 15 degrees above seasonal averages for such a prolonged period. So, the priority here is protection. First come the preventive measures. Everyone needs to be reminded to drink fluids regularly, avoid exertion in the sun, protect themselves as much as possible, and adapt accordingly. Furthermore, we must remain vigilant. We have also seen a large number of drowning cases. Therefore, it is essential to keep emphasizing the need for caution and to continue reaching out to the most vulnerable groups, an effort undertaken with great commitment by the social, medico-social, and healthcare sectors, particularly regarding the elderly.
Spain has reported more than 200 heat-related deaths in just 4 days as the extreme heat wave continues. Officials warn the death toll could climb further if dangerously high temperatures persist. Emergency services have been placed on high alert as record-breaking heat spreads across the country. Health authorities are urging vulnerable people to stay indoors and avoid direct sunlight during the hottest hours of the day. Experts say a powerful heat dome has trapped scorching air over much of Western Europe, driving temperatures to dangerous levels. In some regions, temperatures have climbed more than 10 degrees Celsius above normal for this time of year. Scientists warn that climate change is making heat waves more frequent, longer-lasting, and far more intense. The current heat wave has affected France, Spain, Germany, Italy, and several other countries across Europe. Forecasters warn the extreme heat could continue for days, increasing the risks to public health and critical services.
There are two main things we can do about climate change. We can reduce our emissions and stop the problem at its source, and we can adapt to climate change. We know that climate change has happened. We know that it's continuing to happen very fast. We need to adapt our societies, our infrastructure, our behaviors to these new temperature extremes. We need to expect them to happen. They're only going to become more frequent in the near term.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.